Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today let's make an Incline diamond ice dye. I'm going to start out by centering the shirt. And this process is going to go really fast, but down below this video in the description, I have a link to another video which shows how to center a shirt. Essentially what I'm doing is getting both halves of the front of the shirt right up next to each other and both halves of the back of the shirt right up next to each other. That way, whenever I apply the dye or do anything else to the shirt, both halves of the front of the shirt are going to look pretty much the same, and the same thing for the back of the shirt. Okay, now that the shirt is centered, I'm going to use a straight edge and I'm going to fold the bottom part of the shirt up to the top. I'm going to adjust my folds just a little bit, and then I'm going to use a straight edge and a washable marker to draw a line which I'm going to accordion fold. I'm going to make a very large diamond design that starts at the very outer edges of the shirt. So I'm folding the shirt where I have the fold where I'd like for one edge of the diamond to be. I'm going to put that just a little bit below the armpit of the shirt, and I'm going to draw a line from that corner fold all the way up diagonally to the opposite corner. Now I'm going to accordion fold this line, and then I'm going to tie it with some kite string. If you wanted to make a smaller diamond or make the diamond more toward the center of the shirt, all you would do is you would bring your line in and not draw the line all the way from edge to edge. Make it a little closer to that center fold. Once I have the initial line accordion folded and tied with some kite string, I'm going to straighten the folds on either side of the initial line and tie those areas with kite string as well. Once I had the shirt tied, I placed it aside for a few days while I was working on some other projects. So by the time I came back to it, it was completely dry. The other day I tried out Dharma's brand new black ice dye color, and I thought it was really cool. So I thought I would try it on this shirt. For my setup, I've taken and placed the shirt on top of a long metal rack, which I have over the top of a long plastic tote. Then I'm going to make myself an ice barrier by using some silicone cake molds, attaching those together, placing them up close to the shirt, and then I'm going to attach some wooden clothespins to my metal rack to hold the silicone cake molds up close to the shirt. Also, because the shirt is completely dry, I'm going to lightly spray it with a little bit of a soda ash solution, which I've placed inside of a spray bottle. That's going to help the dye to stick to the top of the shirt just a little bit better. I also showed the respirator that I wear during this process. After I go ahead and I spray the shirt with the soda ash solution, I put on my respirator and I use it anytime I'm dealing with powdered ingredients, especially dye powder. The dye powder is very fine and I don't want to inhale it into my lungs and cause any kind of damage. I've heard of people who have dyed for a long time and not worn a respirator starting to get an allergy to the dye powders. So I want to protect my lungs and I always use a respirator. I personally am very sensitive to soda ash, so I always wear a respirator when I'm dealing with powdered soda ash, when I'm dealing with any kind of out white bright, and I also wear one when I'm dealing with bleach or any other chemical. Okay, so I used a washable marker and I divided my shirt into 5 different sections where I'm going to apply the dye. I'm going to begin by applying black ice, followed by deep purple, blue-gray, imperial purple, and strong navy. Those are all Dharma Trading Company colors. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of additional dry soda ash over the top of the die and add on some ice. Once I have the ice on the shirt, I'm going to take one end of my metal rack and place it down inside of the plastic tote. I'm going to leave the other end of the metal rack hanging off of the edge. That's going to incline the shirt. Then I'm going to place this shirt aside and allow the ice to melt. And after the first layer of ice melted, I came back and I still had some undissolved dye left on top of the shirt. So I went ahead and added a second layer of ice and allowed it to melt. After the second layer of ice melted, I took the shirt off of the metal rack and I placed it down inside of another long plastic tote like this. But this tote, I have the metal rack down in the bottom. So I placed the shirt down inside of the plastic tote, put the lid on the plastic tote, and place the tote in an area where the shirt could process where it was nice and warm. After about 48 hours, I began rinsing the shirt. And to do that, I took it to my utility sink and I started rinsing it in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. I just finished washing the container that I had this shirt down inside of, so that is Dawn dish soap bubbles that you see down in the bottom of my sink, but they're not going to bother the shirt. After rinsing it cold for a while, I went ahead and untied the shirt and warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing in hot water to rinse out the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. Instead of rinsing for a long time, I went ahead and ran some really hot water in my utility sink, added some Blue Dawn dish soap to the water, placed the shirt inside, and just allowed it to soak. When the water cooled off, I changed it out and I continued that soaking process until my water was remaining almost clear. Then I placed the shirt along with some Dharma's Professional Textile Detergent into my washing machine and I washed it using a hot water cycle. Okay, so I've washed, dried, and ironed the shirt and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? So I think this one looks really cool. Like I said, I took that diamond all the way out to the edges, and so it doesn't have the real defined diamond shape because of the incline and where I did the diamond, but I think it looks really cool. I like the color right in the middle, which is the new black ice color from Dharma Trading Company. And then right up next to that color, I have deep purple. And then the kind of bluish gray color that you see right outside of that deep purple is the blue gray. And then the imperial purple and strong navy are pretty much out on the sleeves and down at the very bottom of the shirt. So the main color radiating from the center is that black ice, which is the new ice dye color from Dharma. And I think that's a really cool color. With that one, I do get a little bit of purple and then this really cool gray color that's coming out of it. I got more of a blue gray when I used it on an Incline twist shirt, and I have a video for that shirt. I'll put a link to that video down below this video in the description. But I think the color combination is really cool. I like the shape that that diamond in the center kind of formed. Almost looks like a face of some sort right in the very center. And I really love the dye movement, how the dye just flowed down the shirt. I always think that just looks really cool on a shirt. When I very first looked at this shirt, I thought it looked kind of like a fish skeleton. I'm not sure why a fish skeleton, but that is the very first thought that I had when I looked at it. When my husband saw it, he kind of said the same thing. He said it kind of reminds me of a skeleton. So overall, I'm really happy with this shirt. I think it turned out really cool. I'm really happy with the black eyes too. You know, I did try it on the Incline twist, but I wanted to try it on something else and see, how it worked out. And overall, I'm really pleased. But what do you guys think? Have you tried the black eyes color? Did you get the same color splits? How did it work on your shirt? Please drop me some comments down below and let me know. And if you've enjoyed the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'll hit the bell, you'll receive a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.